You're right guys, Gary back again. Like I said in the last video, I've got the Transformers Last Night figures to have a look at, and I figured after doing the blind bags, the first one I'd do properly would be the one with the smallest amount of steps to transform him, and that is Barricade. I'm going to say, I really like the new packaging, like this nice little box design. Okay, you've got Barricade looking all, well, barricadey. Transformers, a Premier Edition, well, as far as I can tell, they're all Premier Editions now. On the side, got a nice little render of Barricade again. On the back, picture, bot mode, car mode, also available, Bumblebee and Berserker. So Bumblebee and Decepticon Berserker, each sold separately, subject to availability. That's pretty nice. And then on the other side, bit of his arm. I did notice that I'm going to turn the box for this because the camera's in an odd position. They've gotten rid of the little bios on the back. Now each one seems to have a little one-line description. So Barricade, he is the sinister trickster. Well, until we see the film, we don't really know what that's implying, other than he's a Decepticon and he's also a police car. Not too much protecting and serving, I don't think. Liam, what actually happened to Barricade? I'm pretty sure he survived the first film, and then he was very briefly in the Dark of the Moon, so the third film. Yeah. And it's kind of an ambiguous way it was left. So it'd be interesting to see how he's brought back for the fifth film. But that's enough about the box. Well, here he is in bot mode, and I'll be honest, I really like it. Yeah, I think I said in the last video, and I've just realised that I may have referenced the wrong films in the last video. I've never owned any of the movie bots, so for me, as a first-time Bayverse movie bot buyer, I actually quite like this one. Oh god, I've taken his gun off already. Just ignore, and nothing happened. Nothing to worry about. Like I say, I really like him. I mean, let's zoom in. It's like the level of detail on the moulding. It's really nice. I'm trying to do a gentle. Yeah, the face has got some detail. Yeah, paint job's quite nifty. Obviously, not too much paint on it. Got red eyes, Decepticon logo on the forehead, police flashing lights for American-style cruisers. What I particularly like is the weapons accessories that come with him, you know. As a policeman, he's got his pistol holstered on one side. So I'll just put my finger in. Gonna focus. Yeah, anyway. He's got... I'm guessing standard-ish or Cybertronian policeman's pistol on one side. He's got a baton. You don't really get too many of these in the UK. It's more like an extendable stick over here. Yeah, it fits quite nicely in the hand. Ignore the slidey plastic floor. So, hello. What's going on here then? I like the little protect and serve knuckle dusters he's got, with this nice little chain minigun wrist-mounted thing. It's pretty nifty. From the front, I think he looks quite nice. I mean, when you turn him a little bit, he does have this massive backpack. Can't really get away from hiding that, really, can you? But, you know, it's quite nice, quite nifty. He's got a good good deal of articulation. His legs go forward, so we can do a nice little kick to get the door open. Come here, perp, sort of thing. Joints seem reasonably nice and tight. They're all ball joints. Can hold a pose quite well. Obviously with the wrist-mounted gun, you can only really hold one accessory at a time. Take that out. Nice little pegs on the thighs for them to slot into. Yep, mate. But no, I really like him. Oh, camera's turning. That's quite nice. Going from bot mode to alt mode is quite relatively simple. It's a little bit tricky in places. I don't know if that's just me. My awkward hands, but let's give it a shot. So the first thing you want to do, you want to take the wrist-mounted gun off. I'll put that to the side. Put that to the side. And then we got, there he is. I'm going to flip the bonnet up. And then it's arms up. Keep the bonnet up. Pop these things forward. I'm going to wait for this to go back into focus. Of course, you're not going to go into focus, are you? So do this manually. Just leave them there, like that. And then pop that down. Pop that down. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, because I found that you need to sort of pop the shoulders. Well, not the shoulders, pop the joint in there up a little bit. Slot, turn that, slot there, and then you're trying to go for that bit there to tab into a little bit there. And again, this is always a lot easier if you've not got a camera in front of you. That's there, and then this bit slides up there. We'll worry about connecting that in a second. Same on this side. That's a slot in, turn, rotate, can't speak. Pop that in there, put that up there. Try not to slide the background off. So you can see it going quite well. Still keeping all of this connected, which I like. I go down to the feet, which is then pop that forward, and then pop those into there. Same with the other foot. Pop that forward and into there. Not doing a weird duck impression. You want to rotate the thighs. Yeah, that's okay. Now the instructions are a bit confusing because they say to tab these bits in, but mine, there's nothing to tab, so I don't know whether that was just left in. Hopefully that's not like a defect on the entire line. Who knows? Get the back. I think this is really cool. You pop this back up and you fold doors. Again, much easier when you don't have a camera in front of you. Pop that down. Pop those in. You can see where the doors tab into the bodywork. And then on the back, you've got two tabs that go into the boot. If you can find it, there it is. And then you just do a nice little quick once around, make sure everything's all tacked in and nice. Take that out of the way. Right, those two bits into the window there. And then flatten them out, and then basically this does tap together quite nicely. It's just, as always, the moment I get the camera out, it doesn't want to go in. Let me have a fiddle. Anyway, well, even if not completely tapped together, I still think this is a really nice vehicle, a really nice alt mode. It does roll quite nicely, and surprisingly, even with the accessories plugged in underneath, there's still a good amount of rolling clearance, providing he is transformed flatly. Now, get these bits back up because I just right. Let's try that again. Well, basically, I think it looks really nice. Let's get that focus to it. I mean, look at it. Alt mode is the police cruiser. Like I say, I managed to get this to tap together perfectly the last time, but as always, because the camera's turned on, problems. But there we go. I mean, let's try and zoom in on that. You got this barricade, so you know how to punish and enslave. Nice little decals. I love the paint scheme. Love the paint scheme. It's just gonna bug me now. Oh, there you go. Look at it. Really nice. Let's go to this side. No. But yeah, for my first, well, the first Bayverse figure I've reviewed, I really like it. I really like the minigun, the way that this spreads out on the back. I really like how the weapon storage is underneath. Admittedly, you turn him over, he is basically doing an impression of a cat. Just laying there, staring at you. But it's, as always, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Quite happy to add this to the shelf. Probably keep him in bot mode because of how the alt mode seems to be treating me at the minute. But I like it. As always, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this figure? Is it nice? Do you like it? You're going to get it? Yeah, basically that's it. If you're not going to buy it, why not? Cool. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. I'm Gary, Hopeless Chatter. Till the next one, see you later, guys. Bye!